presented by Progressive, your first round choice TV. Quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them. And here is a man who has been changed like many others before. Would like to welcome you to ringside. I'm Michael Cole. He's Corey. And Corey, very eyes. Miz has continued to unravel as a result of his encounter. He was an emotional wreck. The Miz was seething over the into a matchup. And no doubt, Corey, in this match, that Miz
Kofi Kingston of the New Day, but it was after the final bell rang.
Got to him. The fact that he wasn't ever going to get his hands on Bray Wyatt. And that caused a...
Welcome to Miz T. The incident with Kofi Kingston. People have said that I've changed. A bad day. Cheer me up and tell me to smile, and sometimes you just don't want to face, and that's exactly what I did. Temper come through, and I want to say from the bottom of my heart to... But I have been going through my 18-month-old daughter championship. I failed to gain an opportunity to do that. That is the return of someone, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, my guests, get up out of your seats for the Prince of Zen.
The much heralded return of John Moore, WWE, and Corey, there's no doubt, Miz said it, great friend.
Sometimes to make it through your own future, you've got to look to the past. If you're the Miz, their seat. It is good to see John Morrison back on SmackDown.
Trust me, I overused this word a lot. Morris, The Miz, in the same WWE ring, the greatest tag team the universe has forgotten about the three-time Intercontinental Champion. What we call in the showbiz a sizzle reel. Ladies and
John Morrison.
The shaman is sexy. It's best. John Morrison is one hell of an athlete. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. Would dream team, the A-list, the in-crowd.
Hart, welcome back.
You, to be honest, I don't know what to say. Up to my return at Royal Rumble, it's gonna get new music, a t-shirt.
It's true.
It was going through. And we had that talk after I was on for one of your best friends. Kofi, we talked again, and I realized that I'm disappointed. And my friend has one. I know you don't want to talk about this, but I will. On the roster. No champion. And still, he's only his dad's.
He likes Kofi better than me, too.
Case in point. Ignore all of that hard work. Not for him, but for all of you. You ever been in the ring? Can you guys imagine what you guys would do?
Indiana! Clap for world-famous seven-time champs!
It's a new day. Yes, it is. It's TV. Oh, they just invited themselves. Mirror on the WWE Universe, telling the absolute truth.
I'm gonna throw these pancakes. I got a question for you, man. Who are you? I mean, are you serious trying to blame the WWE Universe?
That we bought that cockamamie apology of the human centipede.
Miz, but instead you come out here with this Miz face on, and now you're pouting. Have had bad days. You could have stopped there. That would have been respect.
Respect the fact that you were WWE champion for held the most prestigious and honorable title in all the
Oh!
I the fact that you didn't go after that WWE championship, the thing that you prestigious.
Like, okay, once again, it was 8. Me is that you, Miz, you're changing, man. The candid comments you've made to these people and what you did to me last week, you are changing. And what that, you suck.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to happen. Coming up next, Kofi Kingston. Save when you bundle auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. As we get set for Kofi Kingston versus The Miz, one-on-one here. Very critical to WWE fans moments ago as this matchup gets underway. Attitude.
Like I said out there, I don't think The Miz has had a change of attitude. Certainty about him. He's authentically himself always.
So you returned basic
voodoo dolls in Monroe's crib? Yeah, if you had any friends, Michael Cole, maybe.
I have to agree with Miz with what he just stated, that you and himself were the greatest. Me, over here. I would be that some people.
Mr. Morrison.
Right,
you got to go tag team champions, ECW champion, 3-time.
Big E, who the best tag team in history is. He's good.
That's not what
he's biased. I mean, I guess.
Well,
good to be back.
John, the one I want to point out is the WWE fans are clicking.
And maybe New Day. Actually try to beat New Day.
Adam and a kick out at 2.5.
Not going to get Miz like that.
We don't talk about old day. He is still at his peak, my man. People have soured on The Miz.
As Kofi had pointed out earlier on, that Miz came out here, quote, pouting out.
What did The Miz do? Or what did Kofi do when Randy Orton accosted his family? Right. But do you know, like, so you don't know what he's going through? That's what I'm just trying to say.
Call him the GOAT for a reason. One of the greatest of all time. Right now, Kofi is digging.
Champion, but when Kofi was champ for those 6 months, Biggie, how many titles?
My man still got it. He got springs in his steps, too. Here we go.
Did you
became world champ? I celebrate my brother. We don't have that crabs in a bucket.
Separate people.
Hold on, watch it now.
And we're together when we're together.
And Kofi Kingston gaining momentum now in this matchup. Big smile on his face. And Miz just sent Kofi into the lap of Big E. Sunday on the WWE Network, and Kofi Kingston takes on Rumble match history.
Kofi Kingston responsible for some of the most, he would love to add that to his resume.
Yeah, this is a rematch from last week between Kofi on commentary before things broke down, and that's why building momentum here.
This is what Miz wanted to avoid once Kofi starts. It's
former WWE champion is now in control.
Tonight here on Friday Night SmackDown.
He talks a lot about the Kofi Kingston and the New Day.
Great counter blocking Kofi's trouble.
Sidestepping. Great agility off the top rope crossbody. Here, what a DDT by Miz into the cover. Isn't enough to put
agility of Kofi Kingston from the middle ropes right to the top.
It's Tuesday nights on FS1. Miz was the guest this past week, and I think we got UE. That's what drives him, and he believes that no one respects him. The people.
They will avoid the final kick. Looking for the SOS. Here comes.
And Kingston, SOS on Miz. Show matchup between Kingston and Miz here tonight, Friday Night SmackDown.
Not the same competitor. Whether he feels disrespected, whether he feels confused.
Right to the knee that earlier on in the matchup. And Miz focusing on Miz again into the corner with the high knee.
Now Miz can focus.
And now Kofi looking to climb to the top rope. Will his knee hold?
Miz.
And now Miz looking for the figure 4 leg lock. Center of the ring. Kofi know about Kofi Kingston. Big E urging Kofi to try to make it to Kofi fingertips away.
A wise move by the veteran Kofi Kingston, buying himself a few moments to the outside. Miz is just trying to incite Big E. Realizes.
Oh, look out! Morrison! Now Miz from behind. Kingston distracted. Skull crush thanks to his buddy Morrison. The Miz!
So Corey, the moral reason to disagree with you after the performance Miz just put on, 2020 could be Miz's year.
But this right here is what Morrison's all about.
Distracting Kofi Kingston in the process, allowing Miz
and Morrison, Lacey Evans, Sasha Banks, their deeply rooted personal hands
on the Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura.
And Dolph Ziggler. It all goes down tonight on SmackDown on Fox.
And this is a friendship that'll never ever.
Come here. We're scared. I love you. Love is so special. Whatever Daniel. And I can't say no. Look, kid, I'm gonna shoot straight. Because first, he just wanted you to remember. Then, he wanted to change you. But now, since you want to take this away from us, I love Fireblock. Bye.
Controversy and more. WWE Backstage, hosted by WWE. This week's special guest, the Usos.
Bringing you fire and desire with your match. I'm gonna be there in your corner, rooting you on. Woo-hoo. All right, let's go to the ring. Come on. Wait.
Ladies, Elias! Clap along. It goes like this. There we go, I see ya. Winning the Rumble. I got nothing against the big dog. Let's not forget about Escape. It's gotta be pretty. A Lashley sex tape. Thinks the roster is unworthy. Well, Brock, it's easy to hide behind that opinion. So how does I like Brock? And unlike him, I'm not afraid to talk. Oh, I'll gladly show Brock the door. I'm gonna show him what does. Thank you for walking with. My man, a match coming up. You know what I mean? We can't get distracted.
Hi guys. Step on your mom's fruitcake. It wasn't cool, and it wasn't. And this might not make up for it, but it might.
I know it's nice.
The following contest is a White Cross Alexa Bliss. From Sunday, it's the Royal Rumble match, both the men's and the women's history.
It's every woman for herself. And people want them.
Their friendship that she's clearly not the brightest star in the sky. Alexa Bliss is... Mandy Rose! Mandy Rose hoped her new skincare line, Amorose, which comes out in February. Listen, Mandy Rose is as beautiful inside as she is outside. She's clear cruel, but Mandy Rose sure isn't. That's all I'm allowed to say about her. I'm really going to be split. It's Mandy one-on-one with Alexa Bliss. I'm like Sweetie Rose and Alexa Bliss one-on-one here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. It's understandable. Otis's job.
This matchup. Heavy Machinery mentioned that they're going to be a part of the Royal. History will be made yet again as the road to WrestleMania begins.
To encounter the goddess. Stand up to Bliss.
Shoulder tackle. Oh, and Alexa Bliss, you knew he was going to take that. Champion taking out Mandy in the corner. Big time 2020 in her own right. Wants to return to the top. 3.
Mandy Rose, one of the most powerful. Let's go back in the ring. Smart move by Bliss to just take us.
And now Bliss driving Mandy into the floor.
Multiple-time women's champion, but wait a second.
A knee right to the face. Here's Mandy. Going to hook the leg on Bliss and a kick. And look at Mandy Rose go. Line perhaps for a championship opportunity down the road.
No matter who you are, if you compete in a Royal Rumble match, you are a target of very, very impressive to this point.
Oh, and a kick by Bliss as Sonya Deville looks on.
Both competitors with the...
Did enough to put Bliss away. Alexa able to counter, however. And Bliss, both women...
on one another.
By Bliss, and here comes Alexa. Big slap.
The right hand of Alexa Bliss. And Bliss's offense
Not now, not now. Oh, Mandy Rose rolls up. Mandy Rose with the win off the distraction.
Has the wrong idea about this whole Mandy thing, do you? Oh, this is too much.
Tonight, inadvertent help from Othink. Once as they take on King Corbin and Dolph Ziggler.
And the monster get these hands. Strowman, Shinsuke tonight.
Gets her hands on the boss, Sasha Banks. It's Lacey and on Fox. And in a matter of moments, we will see the return of the personal rivalry.
It's going to get personal if you don't correct yourself, Cody.
Women's division match scheduled for one fall. Introduce and Friday Night SmackDown.
Hey, Michael Cole, this issue has gotten deeply, deeply personal. We've even seen the sassy weeks. Lacey is looking forward to this one.
Well, do you blame? Lacey Evans says, quote, I've got a woman's right for Sasha. Got it. And her opponent from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha. So fresh, y'all. A key matchup. Sasha Banks with a bench.
Banks making me wait. This is a veteran maneuver.
Sasha. Well, I got a little something to tell you that even a jarhead, she's not even here tonight. She made a last-minute commitment up and she had to finish her rap album. So the only reason I'm here is so.
That Sasha Banks failed to show up here tonight. And people like Lacey Evans, because while Sasha Banks is hanging out in Los Angeles, especially in the heartland of America, honey, it's me thinking. You know, that gets me thinking. Saying back there running your mouth, acting like you're a fighting champion. Oh, sweetheart.
Okay. Lacey, you can pander to these people, but I ain't your snot-nosed kid. And I have...
Well, Lacey Evans has heard enough. Gonna back down, and she's not gonna take that from Bayley, I guarantee.
Lacey came here. Thanks. Stay gone, because if Lacey does get her hands on you, it's gonna end very badly.
But if...
Now why don't you put on your mom jeans and go? Want me off you?
Calm down. I know. Come on. Calm down.
May stand true for Bayley as well. Stay away from Lacey Evans.
I completely agree.
This is very personal, as is the Universal Champ. It took a next step in this story last week. Let's show you what happened in our main event here on Reigns and Daniel Bryan here tonight. Daniel Bryan with all the momentum. The running game.
Challenging the Fiend Bray Wyatt for the Universal Championship at Daniel. Earlier tonight we heard from Bray Wyatt, who said the Fiend wanted you. How do you respond to that?
Wow, the Fiend sure does. I remember everything that happened between me, Bray, Wyatt family. What the did? I look different. I feel different. Now, the Fiend says he wants to hurt me. Not physically, not mentally. And here's what he doesn't say. Is that he knows that I know that he can't win the Universal Championship.
Hey, I'm the biggest fan! Yes! 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 I know his secret that will win the Universal Championship!
Silly rabbit.
Got to start getting to Daniel Bryan. And here comes the monster among men. Producing first, weighing in at 380. Corey, this is a big match tonight for Strowman.
Braun Strowman is May night. Braun Strowman goes one-on-one with the reigning Intercontinental on Fox. Next.
Auto, home, or motorcycle insurance. Braun on with a monster among men.
And
Cesaro. He is the Intercontinental Gamora.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself, Cesaro and the great liberator, Sami Zayn.
Braun Strowman would finally pay some dividends last week. It was a one-on-one match, but just pick up the victory thanks to the distraction by Sami Zayn.
Too powerful for even Cesaro. Thunderous power slam knee strike flattened Braun Strowman. Courtesy quick. Braun Strowman, the monster, becomes human.
Because if I said on the Intercontinental Championship, and I'll tell you what, you pinned the champ here tonight.
The beating as such, but Braun did pick up a victory over Cesaro on the great liberator, Sami Zayn. It's like having an invaluable head coach.
Shinsuke Nakamura and a powerful peel to the Intercontinental Champion.
To Braun Strowman. But right now, Shinsuke needs to get out of the way.
300+ pound Shinsuke with the powerful strikes. To your point, Corey. Looking to take the big man. Boot by Strowman. Shinsuke, a very first ever champion. The great Hall of Famer, Pat Patterson. And
that maybe the Intercontinental Championship wasn't getting the attention it so deserves. All upward for
Corey, is there a reason that Strowman is focusing on the ribs in the mid-match
at any time? I would imagine it's to soften up the core and the
bone. At ringside, Strowman must watch both at all times. Well, he took Strowman to the limit last week right here on SmackDown.
Here comes Braun.
Big splash in the corner, and Shinsuke, huge man. Just looking out into the ring, does not do him justice.
Terrifying is what it is. Tell you what, Braun had better be focused.
And from set into the timekeeper's area, suddenly Shinsuke Nakamura. Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. It's Braun Strowman one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke in this matchup.
Intercontinental Champion in control for the past several moments.
Can roll Nakamura with a knee. Strowman's down by Braun.
And while the tactics may be considered, Sami Zayn is clever. Sami Zayn is shrewd.
Nothing, you're in there with an artist. Big man grounded. Don't allow him to get to his feet and use his power. Nakamura misses with a kick, but caught him with a second one.
Right on the ear.
Okay, Nakamura. And now Shin, second row.
Strowman looks furious at
Roman. And the monster just woke up. Can you imagine what that must feel like?
Well, in the center, I'd imagine it's like getting hit by an F-150. He nearly took Shinsuke's head clean off his shoulders and then
wriggle his way out of it. Now Nakamura delivers the knee, and now we may have Strowman where shoulders are down. Is it enough here? And a kick out by Braun again.
Kinshasa knee strike, didn't have quite enough time to load it up fully. The trapezius muscle.
And no wasted motion by Nakamura.
For the moment, can Braun fight his way back up?
Just Zayn, the annoying Zayn, and Cesaro with a steel. Now Sami Zayn, that's the Intercontinental title. He just tossed Shinsuke Nakamura. Power slam! Brings your winner, Braun Strowman!
Obviously very excited. The monster among men has to realize
Strowman has made it clear he wants the Intercontinental Championship around his waist. Will we see this in our near future?
That's not Strowman's property. Title still belongs. I guarantee we.
Don't you forget it.
Since I left SmackDown, Shorty G's been saying it because I met that little rat in the ring and showed him. I knocked him down. But he ills and problems that have infested SmackDown since. It's something to be exterminated, but last week I proved. Shorty G says, embrace who you are.
For chaos, but it is gonna get wild in our main event for the first of the ring. King Corbin and his loyal subject, Dolph Ziggler.